Hey, it's Barb, and it's really, really good to be talking to you. As you know, I've been on a little COVID sabbatical, and this is the end of week 3, and I'm way better. Not all the way there yet, but way better. And so, number one, I want to thank you so much for your sweet notes and well wishes. I read every one, and every time I read one, I felt your caring and your prayers and your thoughts, so thank you. The other thing is I had different people ask me different questions about my experience, and I thought that I would just give you some perspectives, because I think that when illness or an injury takes you out of your normal world and you have a forced march recovery, you have an experience, and it's a bit of an adventure, a journey. So I'll just share a few of the things with you. So first of all, I have a renewed appreciation for the health of my physical body and for the role that that vitality plays in everything. Obviously, our ability to get out and do things, our emotions, our mind, the ability to think well, and it has just renewed and inspired me, not just to work out in the typical way that you think of working out, but I want to live even more of a lifestyle of drinking water, which, by the way, is the thing that got me over the hump, I would say. I was getting frustrated, and I said, I'm just going to drink. I set my alarm. I'm going to drink 1 8-ounce glass of water a day, and I'm still doing that. And ever since I started doing that, I started feeling consistently better. So just hydration, and not just giving it like platitudes of, yeah, that's good, and yeah, but of really seeking physical vitality. Because even when we're compromised in little ways, like lack of hydration or, just not our best, maybe we ate too much sugar or something like that, we can't experience our life to its highest level, and we certainly can't ride at our highest level. So that's the first thing that I would say. The next thing is that it gave me time to really reflect about the joy in my life. It was kind of forced, especially during that first week and into the second week. I couldn't really, it was too hard to think very much or to produce. And so I spent time just reflecting on what was important to me, and I decided that in this chapter of my life that I want to do things that just bring me incredible joy. Now, that doesn't mean I can live, a Pollyanna life that doesn't have trials. I'm not talking about that, but I am talking about making choices and thinking about and asking the question, does this bring me joy? Or how could I do this in a way that I was more happy to do it? I kind of like my physical health. I realize even more that I make the choices. So that's been a biggie and really a good thing. Next, I made a comment in one of the emails about that I was utilizing the recovery and stress concept that of high performance training for my health, and somebody asked me, how that works for your health. And so here you go. When you don't feel well, or I'll just say but I think this is pretty universal, you need to rest and you want to rest. But sometimes there gets to be, at least for me, kind of like a thing about, well, you should get up and do more. Like, don't lay around too much. And like, where is the balance between, resting and having some activity? And so I heard this years ago with my mentor, Dr. Lair, when he was, first really putting this concept of wave making throughout everything he did. And it was someone recovering from illness. And it was awareness and training, but let's just say awareness of when you do something or take a break or rest. And that's when you get your energy back. And then also awareness of when you put your energy out. So, for example, I never stopped taking walks. I think maybe I missed 1 or 2 days. And I've been walking a little bit further every day. And but also during the day, I was aware of even activities that would seem restful. Was it something that was giving me energy, or was it something that I was still putting energy out? So what I would do is I would consciously do things that gave me energy back, whether it was taking a nap or just, sitting and not moving around that much, or a walk, or going outside. And, we have a little project going on, a little construction project, going outside, interacting with the man who's doing that for us, going out to see Nick. Those kinds of things that we're putting energy out. And so it's training yourself to be aware of what gives you energy and what helps you get your energy back. And that's different for everyone. And so in physical healing, you can balance isn't really a great word. You can design you can be aware, and then you can design those waves of energy out and making sure you get your energy back, because healing and growth happens in the time of recovery, which is an interesting word for the healing part, when you're getting your energy back. With no energy back, you don't heal, you don't grow. But I think in terms of recovering from something, it's being more conscious of it and engaging in those waves in a way that you're knowing that that's what, or that I knew that that's what I was doing. So I hope that's clear as mud. And then the last thing is that I want to pay tribute to the people who either have had in the past, or maybe people going through it now, situations where the physical body impact is long term, and that you're not able to be at your very best for whatever reason for a long time. And kudos to you, because just this little snippet of feeling like, I just say, like I was taken out of the world, and being aware of my emotions, and and, giving myself little pep talks like, you're going to be okay. Just be patient. Take this time. Find the gift in the situation. All those things. And I think that for anyone who goes through something long term, like cancer treatment or any of those kinds of things, I just want to take my hat off to you. I have a lot of compassion. Okay, that's it. It's great to be here with you, and leave a comment for me. And let me know what you think about some of the ideas I had and if you can relate to them. Bye-bye.